90 minutes of high-octane football. Ben Foster, he's been in this situation before. Won a League Cup for Manchester United against Tottenham on penalty kicks, and United have done very well on penalty kicks in the Community Shield. Last time out against Chelsea in 2007, they won 3-0 after the game had finished 1-1 after 90 minutes. Today's finished 2-2. What a good game of football it was. Let's give Chelsea all the credit in the world. 1-0 down at half-time. They came storming back and really put together a fine body of work. But you can't go to sleep when a certain Wayne Rooney is around, and what a delightful finish by the England superstar. And the watching Fabio Capello will be very pleased. Lampard getting on the score sheet, Rooney getting on the score sheet. And the question is, who will hold their nerve now from 12 yards out? Let's send it back down to Wembley Stadium, where Guy Mowbray and Stuart Robson are standing by.
And a year ago tomorrow, they won the Community Shield on pens against Portsmouth. Chelsea have lost all of their last 5 penalty shootouts. Penalties at Wembley. Chelsea taking first pot shot. Penalties being taken at the Manchester United end of the stadium this afternoon. And first up, it's Frank Lampard against Ben Foster, who was Manchester United's penalty-saving hero on the 1st of March this year when United beat Tottenham Hotspur in the League Cup final. Same referee today, Chris Foy. Is that an omen for United? Frank Lampard has already beaten Foster once during the game. Can he do it from 12 yards now? Lampard does do it. Straight down the middle. And he holds the ball aloft to the Manchester United supporters. Doesn't win any points for popularity there.
Never a good idea. Good penalty, straight down the middle, with a bit of power.
1 out of 1 for Chelsea. Manchester United's most experienced campaigner is next, Ryan Giggs, who scored in a penalty shootout against Bayern Munich 10 days ago in a pre-season friendly, but that was one which Manchester United lost. It's Giggs, saved by Cech, advantage Chelsea.
Well, it was a poor penalty from Ryan Giggs. Tried to go down the middle, wait for Petr Cech to dive. It's the wrong height. You're going to go down the middle, you've got to go with a bit more height than that.
Chelsea have not won a penalty shootout since January 1998. It came at Ipswich in the quarter-finals of the League Cup. It was near the end of Ruud Hullit's time as Chelsea manager. They've lost a couple to Manchester United famously in the time that's passed since. Michael Ballack has been heavily involved since coming on as a substitute. Can he make it 2-0 Chelsea? Certainly can, and that's as good a spot kick as you're ever likely to see.
Powerful, along the ground, in the corner. Absolutely no chance for Ben Foster. Even if he'd have dived early and chosen the right way, he wouldn't have saved that. Good composure from the German.
Alex Ferguson now trains his gaze on Michael Carrick against Petr Cech. Carrick into the net. United register their first success. After 2 each, it's 2-1 Chelsea.
I think Petr Cech nearly got his hand to this one. Wasn't a bad penalty. The boos are now ringing round the ground from the Manchester United supporters. Didier Drogba makes his way.
Remember the Champions League final in Moscow just over a year ago. Drogba wasn't on the field for penalties, having been sent off. And his score now that his time has come. John Terry famously missed and waits his turn. It's Drogba. 3-1 Chelsea. Dead-eye stuff from the men in blue.
Very much like Balak's penalty. Hit with power. Bended into the corner. Chelsea haven't looked like missing so far.
Now here's Patrice Evra. Jeered by the Chelsea supporters at the other end of the ground. I'll just revert you back to that pre-season penalty shootout against Bayern Munich 10 days ago. Evra's effort saved as Bayern won 7-6 on penalties. Now it's a bigger stage, it's Wembley. And Evra fires in a tame spot kick that was easy for Petr Cech. No power at all.
Well, that's a hopeless penalty, really. No power, no precision. Really poor effort, and Petr Cech couldn't believe his luck when that came into his arms.
If Chelsea score their next penalty, they win the Community Shield. It might not be the biggest prize in world football, but in a way, winning it on penalties would erase a few Chelsea demons. They don't do well in shootouts. Are they about to win one?
Well, there's a bit of a change here. I think Deco walked forward. It wasn't his turn to take it.
Oh, that just increases the pressure on Salomon Kalou. The order was given to Chris Foy, and as we've seen, he's a stickler for things being correct. Salomon Kalou to win it for Chelsea. Not phased at all. Into the roof, kept his cool. Kalou is the toast of Chelsea. He's given Carlo Ancelotti his first trophy as the Blues' new head coach. And you can see that the season might not yet be started, but victory in this game means a lot.
When it's two of the top three teams, top four teams playing, you always want to beat them. And Ancelotti will be really pleased when the pressure was on. Chelsea got back into the game and they've won it on penalties. He'll be pleased with the way his team have responded to this.
It's not exactly revenge for the Champions League in Moscow, but it's a wonderful start for Ancelotti. And a lot of that is owed to what he did or said at half-time. He changed things around, he got players playing.
He certainly did. I think he probably made a poor decision to play Ivanovic at right back in the first place, because if you're playing with a narrow midfield, you need your full-backs to get forward. Well, there's no better player to get forward than Basingwa from right back. And Ivanovic did give them defensive stability as well. He was taken apart by Nani on a couple of occasions. So a good decision by Ancelotti to change him at half.